Pokemon Scarlet and Violet have just came out, and they're extremely good. And even though I personally give this game an 8 out of 10, there is one massive problem. No, it's not the graphics, which, by the way, the only parts of the game that don't look too good is the desert and, like, one bush. And no, it's not that there's no voice acting, which if you look up Scarlet and Violet with voice acting on YouTube, you'll find some really high-quality voice acting that should have been in the game. Like, come on, Game Freak, we're not on the Game Boy anymore. The massive problem for me is Starfall Street. I feel like Starfall Street could have been done infinitely better than what we got. So today, we're going over everything wrong with Starfall Street. So let's first answer the question, what is Starfall Street? Well, Starfall Street is one of the 2 side quests in Scarlet and Violet. Actually, they're not side quests, they're original storylines. You can choose whichever path you want to go. Oh, shut up, nobody counts them as their own thing. It starts right smack in the middle of the 2-hour tutorial, where you see this kid, Penny, being bullied by Team Star, the evil team of Paldea. After you destroy them, Penny just dips. Anyway, 30 minutes later, we're still in the tutorial, and we get a call from this random person named Cassiopeia. They say what they want to take down Team Star, an operation they call Starfall. To take down Team Star, I have to go to each of the 5 bases and take down the leader of that base. And this is where my first problem with Starfall Street is. It is so painfully obvious that Cassiopeia is Penny. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention, spoilers for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet in this video, guys. Sorry, but there is spoilers to Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet version in this video, guys. The reason why this quote-unquote twist is so predictable is, well, what else would Penny do? Also, the only times she shows up is when you beat a starbase, so it's kinda just too obvious. Another character that is involved with Starfall Street is director Clive. And again, it's obvious that Clive is actually Clavel. Oh, sorry, spoil. This would be a problem if the game took it seriously, like with Penny, but it plays it off with a joke, so it's fine. The actual gameplay itself is mid. So Starfall Street uses the newly added Let's Go mechanic, where if you press
R, I guess,
your Pokemon will come out of its Pokeball and kill anything it sees. The way they use this mechanic is when you invade a starbase, where they make you kill 30 Pokemon in... What? 10 minutes? I could literally go somewhere for 6 minutes and still pass with plenty of time. Like, what were they thinking? This is honestly way too easy, and I hope they buff the timer to 3, maybe 4 minutes if they're feeling generous. So that massive 10-minute timer makes it extremely easy, but once you get through that, you get to face the boss of that base, and I'm gonna be honest, the only real difficult one is Airy. The rest of them are just kinda there. Now you might be thinking, what makes this random fighting specialist so hard? Well, it's that stupid Annihilate. While yes, it's one of the coolest evolutions to an old Pokemon, its typing is just plain dumb. With it being ghost fighting, it has an immunity, it's barely weak to anything, and good luck to anyone who picks Skeledirge, cause Rage Fist destroys you. And if you didn't know, I picked the funny crocodile. So yeah, this far is hard for absolutely no reason. Anyway, once you get through any given leader, there's a part where it says, a year and a half ago. I'm not going to go too in-depth with these parts, not to avoid spoilers, but because they're just plain stupid. There's this whole thing about a big boss rules, they all bully the red one, it's just stupid. Also, about the big boss, it's so painfully obvious again that the big boss is Cassiopeia, and Cassiopeia is Penny. This is also pretty easy to figure out because, again, who else would they be? Anyway, once you beat all the bosses, Cassiopeia tells you to meet them at the schoolyard. Once you get to the schoolyard, there's the shocking reveal that Penny is actually Cassiopeia. So anyway, this time it's time to destroy Penny. This fight will obviously be tough and full of strategy, especially after Ares' tough Annihilate. So Penny's team is a bunch of evolutions that spam baby doll eyes. So the fight is extremely easy, probably the easiest fight in Starfall Street. So after you destroy Penny, the rest of the Team Star's bosses just spawn, and there's this big thing and it's stupid. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of Starfall Street. Overall, Starfall Street is pretty not good. Its mediocre gameplay, predictable twist, and weird difficulty curve all lead to this being a 3 out of 10. The game isn't a 3 out of 10. The specific part of the game is a 3. There are some good moments, like my boy Clive, but that's really it. So yeah, in conclusion, subscribe. Okay, see you later.